Hi, welcome back to Clemenza's Bar Talk. I'm your host, Chris Clemenza. We have a special guest here today, Mr. Bobby Haynes.
Thank you, Chris, for that wonderful intro. Appreciate it.
So, let's jump right in. So, what's one of your most favorable, embarrassing drunk stories? By the way, before he tells one, Bobby's been sober for how long now?
5 years now.
5 years. Woo! And you know, when you have somebody who stopped drinking for 5 years, he has a good story to tell. So let's hear it.
Well, Chris, there's a difference between a drunk story and a drunk telling a story. So that's basically what I was. I really had some battles with some alcohol, but by the grace of God, I don't want to make this a religious show. But I stopped drinking 5 years ago, and I've been sober, and it really feels good because I had some really, really, really tough times with some alcohol. But if you want to hear a funny story, one of my last times drinking, I was at the airport, and it's just a cautionary tale. Never get fucked up if you're going to get on a plane. And I'll tell you the reason why. Because I got the pleasure of meeting an air marshal. You ever met an air marshal?
No, I haven't.
95% of Americans have never met an air marshal. I'm that 5% who have actually met an air marshal. And the term is I was TITF. You know what TITF is? Too intoxicated to fly. At North International Airport. So, you want me to tell the story?
Okay.
Oh, he's waiting. Look at his head.
That's why we're here. It's
So-
also therapeutic.
So anyway, I'm at the end of the drinking. I just can't do this shit anymore. I'm decided I want to go down to Florida. I got friends and family in Florida. I'm gonna spend some time down there. They're clean, they're sober, good Christians. So I'm gonna go down there and hang out. So I have to really start the story the night before. So the night before, I'm with my friends. I'm like, this is it, guys. This is it. I'm done. This is my last night drinking. So we're drinking or whatever. It wasn't fun. It was, kind of a farewell. So the next day, for some reason, I get up early, and something says, let's drink one more time. So I go to the liquor store because they're on every corner. I go to the liquor store, and I'm drinking. The flight leaves at around 3:30, 4 o'clock. So I'm drinking at 12 noon. This is not a good idea to start drinking so fucking early. So I'm drinking, I'm at my house, I'm drinking, I'm really feeling good though. Like I really don't feel the alcohol. Like I'm drinking, but I don't feel it.
And you're hungover, too.
Well, I'm not really hungover because at that point, I mean, a lot of times when you drink, you don't really feel it as much because your tolerance is so high for alcohol.
Okay.
It's like you're just drinking.
I was going to say you're doing the hair of the dog.
Oh, shit. So the next day I get up and I went to the liquor store and I'm drinking, and it's time to go. I call my brother-in-law. No, he calls me and tells me he's on his way. So I'm drinking, and he gets there. I'm packed. I'm ready to go. We're having a good time in the car. We're driving to the airport, and I swear the alcohol did not hit me until I got to the airport.
That's how I am.
I swear.
I'm the same way.
Like
Some people like that.
Right.
I'm like that.
Shit.
I don't get drunk little by little. I'm like sober, and then I'm falling off.
Oh man, Chris, I tell you no lie. When I got to the airport and when I opened that car door, the whole fucking airport tilted. I was like, holy shit, I don't think I'm gonna fucking make it. My brother like, we're gonna get you on the plane, you're alright, Bobby, you're gonna be okay. So I'm drunk. We're walking. We didn't even get into the airport yet. You got to go up an escalator. You know you fucked up when you fall up an escalator.
Yeah.
I fell up the escalator, scratched my arm up and shit. I'm like, whoa. So
gravity, huh?
Oh man, fuck gravity. Gravity was out the door. So we get into the airport. The whole fucking airport is spinning. I'm like, holy shit. So I'm walking, I'm trying to keep my balance and shit. We get to the TSA where they gotta check you and shit. You know, you gotta take off your shoes. Like, that is the worst thing to do, is have a drunk take off their fucking shoes. It took at least...
Bend down.
You gotta...
You probably fell forward.
So I get the shoes off. It takes like fucking 3 minutes, maybe 3 or 4 minutes to get the shoes off. And then I'm trying to put the shoes on. You know you fucked up when you put one shoe on and the other shoe on your fucking ear. That's how. And right there, they should have known I was in no condition to fly.
Yeah.
So we get on a plane. For some reason, they let me board. You know, I put my luggage up and shit on the plane, and I'm sitting down. And at this point, I just want to pass out. You know, I don't know how I made it on the plane. I made it on the plane. I'm fucked up. So I'm sitting there on the plane. People board the plane, and we're not taxiing. Wait some more. We're not taxiing. Now in my mind, like, what's going on? So here comes the pilot over the PA. Excuse me, passengers. We have a little delay. We'll be with you in a few moments. So I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I see my brother-in-law walking on the plane. I'm like, why is he coming on the plane? The fuck is he coming on the plane for? Did he buy a ticket? Did he come down to Florida with me? So he walks over to me ever so gently and quietly and tells me, yo, you got to get the fuck off this plane. I'm like, why? Why? I'm sitting down. I'm buckled up. Why the fuck do I have to get off the plane? He's like, hey, the air marshal is right behind you. He says, if you don't get off this fucking plane, he's going to lock you up. Holy shit. I unbuckle that goddamn seatbelt, I grab my bags, and I get off the plane. Now the air marshal wants to talk to me. Now, I have never seen an air marshal in my life. I thought they were a fucking myth. Have you ever seen an air marshal?
No.
I've never seen an air marshal. So, he takes me to... do you know there's a jail? At Newark Airport, there's a real act. He didn't put me in the jail, but he put me in this place where he wanted to talk to me. He's like, listen, you look like a really nice guy, but you're having a really bad time. You fucked up this whole airport. Do you realize that? I'm like, I didn't realize I was that fucking drunk. He's like, you have 2 options. He said, I can lock your ass up right here for public intoxication, but you are fucked up. Or you can go home. Don't even go home. Go to your brother's house. I talked to him. Go to your brother's house, get something to eat, sleep this shit off, come back later, and I'll let you fly.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Nice guy. Shout out to the air marshal, keeping our skies safe, and the drunks off planes. So anyway, I go back to my brother's house and eat, go to sleep. I sleep for about 5-6 hours, get back up. We go back to the airport. The same fucking air marshal is waiting for me. He's like, how you feel? I'm like, I feel better now. This guy escorts me through the whole process. So I'm like, is he going to fly down to fucking Florida with me and shit? He boards the airplane and shit. He makes sure I'm all right. And I'll probably get down to Florida and shit. And that is the last time I have touched alcohol. That was 5 years ago. So that's just a cautionary tale to just let people know, if you are going to drink, do not drink and go to the airport, because your ass might go to jail.
So they said you messed the place up? What did you
Man,
do?
I knocked shit over.
Oh, okay.
I'm falling on people. Now, when you're drunk, you don't know this.
Yeah, you don't
You
know this. You
know
probably didn't even remember.
I'm pretty sure they have a video somewhere of me.
Well, if you get famous, that video
No, we don't want to see that shit.
Bobby Gaines, 20 years ago. Meeting Bobby Gaines, 20 years ago. And locked up by TSA.
But you know what's funny? Is that the guy could have locked me up. He really could. He could have put me in a drunk tank, you know, for that amount of time. But, you know, just being happy enough to know that, you know, things work out. So that's my drunk story. It's a cautionary tale. And the moral of the story is, take fucking Greyhound. That's what you should.
Oh, what a great story, Bobby. That's so funny, because all my friends who took trains, and nothing ever like that happened.
Well,
But they got drunk on the
Yeah,
plane.
that's the difference. That's the difference. If you're gonna do it, get drunk on the plane. Don't go.
Well, they got drunk. That's what he should have done. Well, now it's too late. But a cautionary tale for people like me who like to get fucked
There
up.
you go,
And
Chris.
I'm afraid to. I'm afraid to go in AA. Get your ticket first, then get drunk. Once you're in the plane, you're sitting down. You're probably gonna pass out.
That's right.
You're not. Nobody's gonna bother.
Well, that's what I tried
That's what
to
happened
do.
to my friend. He passed out on a 6-hour plane ride
Right.
to Vegas. So what a way to travel. You drank at home though. That's a no-no.
That's right.
Alright, let me tell you. I always go in a drunk story in this segment. One time I was in Atlantic City, getting drunk, and
Drunk off what, Chris?
I don't even remember.
You don't remember. Yeah, that's
Well, it's free drinks.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So you
Why
just
not?
got a tip. So usually you tip $1 if it's a guy, $2 if it's a girl,
Okay.
$3 if they're sexy. So usually you only just tip $1. So
Okay,
the drinks is free. And we pre-gamed with a bottle of vodka, of course, or a bottle of whiskey, I don't remember. So it's late, and my friend decides to give me a hooker. It's like 1 month before my birthday.
Okay.
So he decided, and he goes to college, so I wanted to see him, so he got me a hooker for my birthday. So it was a $29.99 for the hooker.
Is that a special?
That was a special. $24.99 if I would have bought my EBT card. By the way, you could pay hookers with EBT cards in Atlantic City.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
We have a special guest who just walked in. I should have been prepared for this. I think we could hear you. Lucas, say hi.
Hey, how's it? You're not doing the video anymore, huh?
No, no more video. It's just too horrible. So, so he got me a hooker. I just got a blowjob. I don't
That's
trust
Chris.
$29.99 hookers.
Let's talk about the hooker.
Yes.
How she look?
Oh, she was a crackhead.
Oh shit,
She was
that's not a
crackhead
hooker. Then.
Oh, for $29.99, what do you expect?
She charged you 99 cents too?
$29.99. It was a sale. It was an Atlantic City hooker sale. Because they were busting on them, so they had to get cheaper. So it was a crackhead hooker. I just love saying that. Doesn't that roll out of your
It
tongue?
just rolled. Yeah. Sounds exciting.
So obviously I didn't have a condom, so you can imagine where this story's
Oh
going.
shit.
So I wasn't gonna fuck her. So she gave me a blowjob in the Tropicana bathroom.
Tropicana like the juice?
No, the casino in Atlantic City.
Oh, okay.
She blew me in
Look,
the
that was better. That would have been better.
in the men's
So
she
you went
blew
for-
me in the Tropicana where they make the juice. I came in the juice.
Oh.
No, this was the
Was
Tropicana
there any pulp
casino.
or no pulp?
You gotta have pulp.
You
You
gotta
gotta,
have
you
pulp.
gotta-
have pulp. Okay.
So
It seems like it's a fit. Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
so she blew me. So 2-3 days later, my tooth starts burning.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, okay, this ain't good. It only happened when I drank.
Did you bring up that you went on a first date and told this story too? Did you?
No, I'll bring that up. Thank you for. I went on a date and told the story in an open mic. The date wasn't going so good, so I said, you know what? And there were a couple of girls there. So I said, you know what? Let me just make people laugh. This date ain't going
Okay.
good. So I told the shorter version of the story.
Uh huh.
So so I ended up having a urinary tract infection. So it went away in 3 weeks. I got checked 2 months later. So I heard it takes a while to. Well, I got checked 2 months later, so it was just a urinary tract infection. But it went away in 3 weeks. Let me tell you what it felt like. If you ever had a kidney stone, it's kind of like a kidney stone, but it was a crack rock stone.
Wow.
What? It was a crack rock stone. I had to get rid of the crack rock.
Wow.
This was crackhead. Okay, so
Ouch.
that's my drunk story.
Oh man, that should have been a little longer, but that was.
I'll make it longer eventually.
Oh man.
But that's one of
So
my.
that's another
and I got a lot more
cautionary
of these.
tale tonight, dude. This is a night of cautionary tales.
Oh yeah.
So what's the moral of the story, Chris?
If you're gonna buy a hooker for $29.99, $24.99,
Go with the $29.95.
double wrap your shit. Even if it's a blowjob. I thought, in my idiocy, I thought you could only catch something doing sex. No, you could catch something even with a blowjob. Granted, it wasn't nothing serious. It was just 3 weeks of tea and coffee. But still, it could get serious. I got lucky.
Yes, you did.
It was just a crack rock I had to pee out. Eventually it came out.
Wait, so she had a crack rock in her cheek like a squirrel. She was hoarding them.
Pretty much.
And
She
somehow
probably
they go
crack
up your pee hole,
Crack particles on my penis.
in your penis.
And probably around.
Probably around.
Basically, it looks like a stripper. You know, the sprinkles and
So did you go to an STD clinic? Where'd you go? You went to your doctor?
I just went to my doctor, and they said, when was the last time you had sexual activity? And I said, I got a blowjob from a hooker. She tested me for AIDS. I didn't have anything. So I went to the clinic about a month and a half after. So this happened in November. I went to the clinic in January. We're going to take a quick break.
You went back in your pee hole for a month and a half?
Month and a
It
half.
took you that long to get that checked out? Oh,
But it went away in 2-3 weeks. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to have Lucas Johnson returning
Yep.
with a new drunk story, and then we're going to have a little conversation between me, Lucas, and Bobby. Be right back.
That was fun.